Hi, Diley students. It's Mrs. Nielsen, your school counselor. Welcome to November's guidance lesson. Um, Today, we are going to be talking about coping. Our goal for today's lesson is to make sure you are able to identify what a coping skill is, understand when you should use coping skills, create a list of personal coping skills that work for you, and then at the end, you're going to be creating your own personal coping plan. So, what is coping anyway? You probably hear that word coping a lot. Coping is what a person does in order to get through a stressful situation. So, you could be coping with all kinds of feelings, what you do to help you feel better when you're feeling sad, stressed, anxious, and even angry. Most of us can probably relate to feeling some type of stress or anxiety, especially this year. There are lots of emotions that come with stress and anxiety. But before we can determine what helps us cope with stress, we must first identify what may be causing us stress. So think about what kinds of things make you feel stressed or anxious. For a lot of middle school students, it's homework, friends, family, and even school. All of those are normal things to feel stressed about. So, if you said yes to any of those, you are not alone. The most important thing for coping with stress, anxiety, sadness, or anger is to understand what those feelings feel like. So, a lot of times, your body will give you signals telling you that you need to use some coping skills. So, for you, it might be you get a headache, or your heart beats fast, or for some people, they get sweaty palms, or their breathing changes. Some people, their heart pounds faster, they get a dry mouth, they feel hot. For some of us, we get shaky or our muscles get tense. It's important for you to pay attention to the signals that your body gives you. This is your body's way of saying, hey, slow down, use some coping skills. All right, so now we recognized that we're feeling stressed. Our body has given us the signals. So, what are some coping skills you can use to help you get through stressful situations? Take a moment and look at all of these suggestions that I have for you. Any of these can help you get through those situations and cope with the feelings that you're having. Some may work well for you, some may not. You may need to play around with these, try a few out, and see what works for you. Most times, doing anything active will help you with your stressed feelings. After you're done watching this video, you will get a chance to create your own coping strategy plan, and it will look similar to this. All right, so now it's time for you to fill out your own coping plan. Go back to Google Classroom under classwork, and under November assignments, you will see a copy of your own coping plan. Go ahead and fill that out and then turn it in. Also, if you think you need more help with coping skills and strategies, we will be focusing on coping at our next hot topic. So be looking for an announcement on my Google Classroom. Our next hot topic will be on coping on November 18th. See you around.